Hello everybody, and today we'll be doing a flight with a Cessna 172, and we'll just be doing some basic, just like, this is my first YouTube video of doing the Cessna 172. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I have multiplayer on, so I don't know why it's lagging like that, but my first YouTube video with the Cessna 172 with the amphibious. I've been flying this game, this plane, but not on, on YouTube, but we're just gonna see how it flies. We're gonna do some go, I have not yet done this. We're gonna do some touch and goes here, just like two of them, and then we're gonna go um come around here, and then we're gonna drop in here, and then just turn around there and land in the water. Actually, no, let's just take off, kind of circle around there, and then land in the water, taxi up here, and then we can take off in the water, see how that goes, and land back here, taxi in, and then shut down. So let's get in the plane. So we're going to turn our batteries on. All the lights are going to come on, and we're going to drop the flaps. And avionics can come on. And the avionics powered up, so we can turn them off. And for our lights, we can check those. That one just blinked. I saw that. Landing and taxi lights are on the wings, and this one is blinking, and our rotating beacon is on. So let's go back into the cockpit, and then we can turn all the lights off except for the beacon, and batteries off. So back outside. Aileron looking good. Cargo door closed and latched. Antenna here is good, and tail is looking fine. Elevator working. Rudder is working and looking good. No dents or anything. And here, no insects or bugs. Elevator tab here is working. Not working, but is good. Tail here is good. Those two antennas are checked, and there's no damage on them. Aileron here is looking good, and this leading edge looking good, and there no insects or bugs. Here we have our nose. It's looking good, no damage or dents. We can remove the engine covers. These blades, no dents, no scratches, no damage. This is looking attached, and that's good on that side. For this vent, no FD in that, and no pod, and wheels are looking good, no hydraulic fluid. This side of the nose is looking good, no dents or damage, and this is looking good as well. This is no bugs or insects in that, and well, I mean, you can go check in like real life, but in a simulator, there's not gonna be anything in there, and we can remove this. That's not damaged, and landing lights are not damaged. All warning here is not with the yellow inside of it, and leading edge is looking good. So now we can get back into the plane and turn the aileron there, and yep. So now we can do some checklists. So, pre-flight inspection complete, passenger briefing complete, seat belts adjusted and locked, brakes are tested and set. Circuit breakers are all in. Electrical equipment off, master switch off, fuel selector to both, and that can be in. So for starting engine, throttle 1/4 open, mixture cut off, propeller area is clear. Um, master switch on, beacon light is on, fuel pump on, mixture full rich, and then fuel flow is not simulated in this, so that'd be good in real life. And then you would put that back out, fuel pump back off, and then for the ignition, both clear prop. That's looking good, and 1000 RPM. So once that is at 1000 RPM, you can check oil pressure is in the green, nav lights can come on, avionics on, flaps retract, and those are retracted, and avionics, we're gonna wait for those to come on. Enter, enter, and enter. This we can just set to 1000. We're not going to be any flights. Standby 1200 is set, and radios are on. So here we can go to aircraft, mass balance, so we can set passengers and cargo about 110. Fuel, we can just keep that, and our empty is good, and that's weird, no charts. I think it's because it's not an FAA. If there's anything you know about that, please let me know. I just need to know how to get that on FAA. But, yeah. So once that is set, we can just set up some basic route. Well, really, we just can. Yep, that's set, and that's all good. So we're gonna need a flight plan and flying VFR, so that is in, and yeah, it's all good. So turn our transponder to on, and taxi lights off, and parking brake release. So 15,000 RPM here. It's a step I always forget. And 15,000 RPM. Brakes are tested and back up to 15,000. And we can just run onto this taxiway and all the way up to the holding point there. We should be able to do this person. This is multiplayer, so. Yep. So for a run up, we're just gonna park right here. Set the parking brake, and so parking brake set, pilot and passenger seats upright, seat belts check, cabin doors closed, flight controls down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. So flight controls are test and clear. Flight instruments, pitching 0, sit in the middle, pitching up. This is matching with that. Vertical speed is 0, and flight instruments are set. The fuel quantity is good. Mixture is full. Fuel selector is on both. And we're going to put the propeller up to 18,000 RPM. And we're going to check the magnetos here. Yeah, it gets a bit loud. So okay, now we can check the magnetos. Select magneto, drops it. Back up, and right magneto drops back up. And that is looking good. So vacuum gauge is in the green, and these are off, and they are working. Throttle back to idle. And 600 RPM, and back up to 1000. So strobe lights are gonna come on the runway. Radio and avionics are set. Nav, GPS. Nav, autopilot off. Elevator trim. Me set for takeoff. Flaps 10 or up 10, and brakes release. So for this, we're just gonna check that there's no traffic or anything taking off or landing. And now we're gonna take off. So here it is clear. We check that. Flaps are 10 or up 10. Throttle, mixture is gonna be full, and then throttle's gonna come out full open on the takeoff. So that's good for the, yep, there's a little bump there, and takeoff. And 60 knots, pitching up. And that was not a very good takeoff at all. And we can put the gear up. Turn nicely here. Flaps can come up. Pass really close to that, but it's fine. So we're coming up to 1000 here. Please set this heading. Just tell me where I should be on this next time I do this. Turbulence here. Little rudder, left rudder. That is some strong turbulence right there. Oh my god. That is some of the worst turbulence I've ever seen. And we probably overshot that by a lot there. Gears down. Flaps 10. Landing flaps. Sixty knots pitching up. I say that's a good landing. So gears up. And flaps gonna come up. We're gonna try to avoid that turbulence this time because that was bad turbulence. Looks like we're not gonna be able to avoid that. Actually, yeah, I think we kind of avoid that pretty much. And that was also a pretty good touchdown, just a little fast. So this time we're going to circle. We'll go a little farther out, circle around, and do a water landing. So just want to record that landing. Should have done that for the other landings because I feel like that first one was quite good. Almost at 1,000 feet here. A little bit high of 1,000 feet, but alright, let's come in for landing here. Flaps 10. Landing flaps. Hold it, pitch up like that, and just hold that. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And let's touch down. We bounced a lot on that, didn't we? Yep, definitely bounced a lot on that, but wasn't really paying attention trying to put that water rudder down, so. And it was a little rough too, so. So we're gonna turn back around here. Take off right here. Not the smoothest conditions to take off of. Definitely not, but well, that was a very bad, very bad takeoff. So we have landed. Flaps up. That's definitely not the best landing. So shutdown parking brake is set, electrical equipment can come off. The electrical equipment off, avionics can come off, mixture off, starter off, batteries off, and off. So that is the Cessna all shut down. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.